Hi everybody, it's Terry from GoTreasureHunting.com, and I've been giving a lot of thought to the drama going on between Calabash Digger and Delik from Nokta Makro. Let's get this out of the way. As most of you already know, my channel is sponsored by Nokta Makro, and I personally like Delik very much. With that said, I don't know Calabash. I have watched many of his videos, many of which I believe were very helpful. I don't like the fact that he has his comments turned off so that you can't make any comments or ask questions, things of that nature, on his videos. Now it's my personal opinion that the Nokta Makro legend should never have been compared to the XP Deus 2. It's apples and oranges. I don't understand why anyone would compare these two machines. Now, a fair comparison would be the Minelab Equinox 800 against the Nokta Makro legend. Now, why that comparison has not been made substantially on YouTube, I have no idea. I would almost believe that Minelab bought Calabash the XP Deus 2 just to take the heat off themselves. I mean, if people realized that they could get a better machine than the Equinox 800 for $300 less, that might be a problem for Minelab. My Equinox has not left the closet since I got this legend. Now, I thought the legend might be going in the closet when I first got it, because when I took it to the beach, I was sorely disappointed. I really thought, gosh, what a letdown. But then the company listened to our feedback. They came out with a fix within weeks. Now the legend runs smoother in the salt water than my Equinox ever did. Is there a difference in depth? I don't think so. Although, in some cases, I think the legend may be deeper. But it's so close. I'm not going to go that far. But I am going to say it matches the Equinox 800 in every way. In the Goldfields, it matches the Equinox 800 with the 6-inch coil. Oh, yeah. I've seen it. I have got good friends that prospect to this day electronically, nugget shoot. It's real. The Nokta Makro legend is real. It's if you want to continue to think that like the Minelab Equinox 800 is the king of the roost, it's not. The legend is going to take over. You'll see. The legend is going to take over. Now, as far as the XP Deus 2, I had enough trouble learning the XP Deus 1. I mean, it's... I'll put it this way. The difference between the Nokta Legend and the XP Deus 2, when I took a trip recently, I got to the airport, I got down to the rental car place, and they gave me, they told me where to go and gave me the fob for the rental car, not a key, a fob. I got down there, and I could not figure how to. I could not figure out how to start the darn car. I was embarrassed, but I finally had to get out and go find somebody. And they came back. They said, "Oh no, it's on. It's just electric until you need the gas." Well, I'm an old guy. I'm 65 years old. I don't know jack about these hybrid cars. I can drive 3 on the column, 4 on the floor, but I don't know jack about these electric cars. That's what an XP Deus 2 is like. It's like climbing into a jet fighter cockpit. I know it's all great and everything, and you can do this and that and the other thing. You can set this program, that program. Listen, I just want to find the good stuff. That's all I want to do. I want to find the good stuff, and I don't want to be too hassled doing it. For me, personally, the XP Deus 2 is a waste of money, because most of our targets aren't found deep anyway. And if you've been metal detecting for 40 years, 45 years like I have, you know that. You know where the sweet spot is. The sweet spot is between 6 and 8 inches. That's where most of your stuff is going to be found. Now, granted, a lot of the stuff I have found is down around 10 inches. Okay, but the XP Deus, that's fine. With the Nokta Makro Legend, it's also fine, because the Legend's going to reach down to 12, 13 inches with no problem. So I don't think the argument is between the XP Deus 2 and the Nokta Makro Legend. I think the argument is between the Equinox 800 and the Legend. That's who this machine was built to compete with. And you know what? The Legend wins. It does. In value, you're paying less for the machine, and it's doing everything that the 800 is doing, and some things the 800 will not do. I've heard this Faro check is a gimmick. It's not a gimmick. Faro check works. No, it does not work deep. It doesn't need to work deep, though. You're not finding usually bottle caps and stuff like that at 8, 9 inches. You're finding that at 4 inches, 5 inches deep. And that's where the Faro check is helping you avoid this garbage. So I think there's a lot of drama over a false argument. There is no even Calabash says point blank, the Nokta Makro Legend is the best machine you can buy in the $600 to $700 price range, hands down. Go back and look at his tapes. He says this point blank. So that's the reason I don't even understand why he's comparing it to a machine that costs almost twice as much. All right, that's the end of my rant. We're nearing 7,500 subscribers. Subscribe, ring that bell so you know when I put up my next pop-up giveaway. We're going to give that Nokta Makro Simplex Plus away with the additional coil. I hope you're the winner. God bless you, folks. Thank you for listening.